Okay guys, today we're gonna go through few of the tips and tricks to make your job search faster and also filling the application much faster, which could save your time. I know it's a hectic process to find a job, especially when you are an international student and you need a sponsorship while looking for the job. So we go through all these steps and applications. I will recommend you guys using Chrome browser. I personally like the Firefox, but most of these extensions are available on Chrome. So you need to go to the Chrome web store where these extensions are available. So here's the link. I will paste this link in the description also. So first extension we're gonna go through is Grammarly. It's a well-known extension. So you can use this language tool or the Grammarly one. I personally use this language tool because it's same like Grammarly, but it gives you some little extra features sometimes without need to pay for it. But for the premium features, you can pay for it and use it. So this is the tool or extension I use for the grammar and spell check. So whenever you guys gonna talk with anyone on LinkedIn, you don't need to worry about making a little spell mistake, which can result into making a bad impression for you. The second extension which we gonna talk about is for the email finder for the LinkedIn. So you guys can type as email finder for LinkedIn. So sometimes what happens that you don't know the person or person is not usually active on a LinkedIn and you need to mail them. Uh, or sometimes the person is second or third connections which requires email address to need to put in. So I use this email finder. You can see there are most of the reviews are 5 star. So what this extension does, it's for marketing actually, but we can use it only to find email address. Here you can see it finds the email address which is not listed on LinkedIn, but it's like hidden from the LinkedIn. We gonna use my own profile for this. So when you add this extension to the Chrome, you guys can go ahead and add this. For you guys, here will be add extension button. So after that, it will get added to your browser in here. So we can use my own profile. This extension, whenever you visit anyone's profile or your own, it's gonna pop up like here, or you can access it right from here also. So when you click on this get email, this extension gives you around 100 free emails. So I'm using it second time. So this is my second. And this is my actually company email and it is not listed anywhere in my profile. But yeah, this is the email I use for company and it found it correctly. I think the rate is around 70 to 80%. So don't usually like totally depend on it, but most of the time it's true. So I will recommend you guys using this app to find email address which are not there mentioned. Again, most of people we use as Gmails. So there is extension where you can track your Gmail sent by you, like the next person viewed it or not. So this is the app I will recommend, email tracker for the Gmail. So what this app actually does, it lets you know like when is your email reach and when it's open. So it let you know till like first open and second open. So this two tick represents like email is open first time and email is open on second time. When you hover your cursor over there, it's gonna let you know like when it's open till second time. uh, the side part is this app is paid, but you can use the free version also. In the free version, it leaves the watermark at the end of email, and you need to manually remove that watermark. So make sure you don't send anyone that watermark, so they won't know that you are tracking the email. Then we will move over the next extension, which is one of my favorite, which is JobSeer. So this extension, what it does, it takes your resume. and compare it with the job description posted on LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor. So most of the sites it works with. It also works with a handshake, and I think it works with a few other sites. You can check in their description that which sites they work on. So you can add this extension, and after adding this extension, it's gonna look like this. I think we need to, it only opens when there is a job. So I have pulled up a job from Nikola Motors just to show you guys how the extension works. As you can see, as soon as I open the job, the extension pop-up is here. So first time you when you're gonna use the extension, it's gonna tell you to create an account. As I already have an account, I already logged in. This is my profile, but I didn't add the resume yet. So you can add your resume directly, but there might be chance that your resume is changing as per the position. So you can connect the LinkedIn profile also. I will connect my LinkedIn profile, and you can see as my field is industrial engineering, the process engineer. My previous job was like junior process engineer. So this job is matched with my 72%, and you can see like which skills are mostly matched in here. Uh, and also sometimes it gives you or leads you to the employee referral. I don't think they are always correct, but you can click on LinkedIn profile here and it will lead you the person who can give you referral. But you can try to connect with that person or other ones. So each day you can ask for referral for 5 times. So I think that's more than enough while doing the job applications. And here it lets you know if it's sponsor visa or not. Most of the time they do not sponsor the visa. You can see here like candidate must have the US work authorization. So sometimes it highlights this part as yellow, or sometimes it not. It totally depends upon how the job description is written. So most of the time when I try to apply to the companies which require work authorization or they do not sponsor, this highlights, or you can check by just scrolling down in job description. But if it's not in job description, it's not gonna let you know that there is a requirement of H1B or having the US work authorization. So this is a pretty good app. You can see the good match score. You can add the skills if there are skill missing. It's gonna show you which skills are missing or not. And similar to this app, I also have another app which I used. So the name of that is Job Analytics something. So this app is a resume keyword analyzer actually. This do not predict the exact match with your resume, even though they are claiming that. But it sees the which keywords in the job description are matches or exactly match with your resume. So there might be a chance which like in the resume you have Lean Six Sigma and in the job it might have only Six Sigma and it sometimes mismatch those. So these are the not always accurate score, but this will give you idea like which keyword you need to have in your resume. So we will go to the data analyst jobs and you can see the extension is already popped up here. And you can also access it from here and click like analyze job description. For most of the job application website, it pops up automatically. But there are few website which you need to do it manually or if the job is in your email or someone else sent you a job in email, you can just hover over their board and analyze the job description. And you can also see there is our jobs here is already here. It says like 50% match, 4 out of skill match, and it shows me like which skills I do not have in my resume or I need to have in the resume in order to match. It also highlights where it is taking the data from. So these two can work with the same job application. You can highlight these two, and it's also showing me an employee which is from my school, which I can ask a referral for. I think sometimes it also provide the email address when you click here. So this is pretty cool application. You can click on this extension and you can click on analyze job description to know the keywords. So it will show you like which keywords you already have in your resume by highlighting those in a green color, and which keyword you do not have in your resume and need to have to match job description. So sometimes like software, it is in my resume but it's not matching. Yeah, that happens. So you can ignore those things. Or if you feel like these are not skills you do not have, so you don't have to worry about it. Just gives you an idea like which keywords are focused in this job description. So it saves you time by reading the job description. You absolutely need to have read the job description, but sometimes it happens like you don't know where to focus. So you can use this app Joblytics to let you know how much resume is matched with you. You guys can see the resume match score is different totally, because I think the JobSeed app does the good thing by matching the resume. It doesn't usually match only the keywords, it actually match your skills, as I linked the LinkedIn profile there. And most of the good part is gives the salary for that range. I know the range is high, but it usually depends upon location to locations, and it also provides the experience. As you can see, this is not a junior business analyst; it's the actual business analyst job. It requires at least 2 years of experience and at least a bachelor degree. So you can see here in minimum education, they have mentioned BS degree also. So this app JobSeed does pretty much good job, I will say. So I will suggest you guys to use these two apps side by side to have a better understanding of job description posted. Then there is another app which I won't recommend always using, but just in case the email finder app doesn't give you the email address, there is another app I have which is Around Deal. So this app is based for the marketing company, so they can collect the email from the LinkedIn and use them for marketing purpose. But we can only collect email and stop there. We do not need to go to the marketing side. So we can go ahead and check for this. So what happens? It won't show always. For me, you can see a context not found there because LinkedIn tries to block this from getting an email address here. But if the profile is like pretty much open, as my profile is pretty much closed and secure, if profile is open, it's gonna show you the email address for here, and it's gonna summarize the LinkedIn profile pretty much in here. As you can see, it shows my job, which is not actually because I have not written the job description exact, but it picks out or tries to extract the recent job I have did. So it was from School of Life Science. So that's what it pulls on, and it also provides you the link there and a certain size of like idea about the how many employees who work there. So as it was a university, you can see there are like a lot of employees working around. So these are the few apps I will recommend. Uh, you guys can use a Grammarly from for Chrome. That is also a better app. So it will also give you the confidence while sending a note. So you don't have to make a mistake while sending a note when you are in a hurry. So Grammarly is does the best work. I have currently disabled it, but you guys can enable it whenever you want to send an like email or all those things. So these are pretty much apps I will suggest. There is another app which gonna help you to optimize your process of filling an application. So that app is a new one. That app is Simplify. So this is a job application one click. So when you access this application, I think I can access it from here. Yeah. So you can click on get started in here. You guys need to click create an account when you're new. I will try to log in from my existing account. Just give me a second. And as I logged in here, it will leads back to the dashboard as I already entered my data in here. So this application I will recommend when you guys are searching for internships, because most of the time the internships posted online are posted here, and with the one click you guys can apply to that internship. For you, you need to go and create a profile. So under the profile, you need to mention the work experience, the universities, and all those things, even your contact details in here. And what happens that when you go to any job application, this icon is gonna pop up like this blue, and it's gonna pop up like use simplify thing. It will fill up a job application for you. Then you can just scroll down and see like if it's filled up correctly, so you don't have to type a job application. It works with a workday much better. So you don't have to type email address, your current residential address or phone number and all those things. This is taken care by this simplify jobs app. It is pretty much good app, works with most of the job application process. Uh, but if the application process is like a very easy, like 1 or 2 page, you don't need this app. I think it works with like mostly lengthier job applications like Walmart or Intel, which guys use Workday profile. So this will save you time, and you guys can also create a job application on each of the companies, but for the first time applications, you guys need to fill in data manually. So this simplify extension is useful for that, and it also keeps the track of the application. So let's say I applied for these two jobs like few months ago, and it kept the track like applied. I didn't receive any screen. Yeah, so that's correct. So if this extension is pretty much cool, you guys can keep the track of it. You don't need to carry the Excel sheet each and every time, but you guys can do that too. So for the Excel sheet also, I have few tricks which saves your time to apply for the same job from the different job boards. Most of the time it happens like the job is posted on the Indeed and is also posted on LinkedIn or any other job website, also on Google. Or you might be chance like while researching more about company, you go into the company job site or career page and apply to the same jobs you applied to third party. So what I used to do is copy the link of the jobs, like clicking on the apply on company site, and then only there will be a job link in here whenever it goes. So currently it's not showing any job. So let's see this job I choose. So I usually used to copy this link and paste it in my Excel folder. So in Excel, I made like company on left side, then job ID, which I didn't write much, but job name, I usually write those, and the link of the job, where I usually need to post those links. So I will go ahead and copy this link and post it in here. So what I created in here is like if I paste this link twice, it's gonna turn red, and both of the links gonna turn red. Then I will understand like I already applied this job, and I can just scroll back and see where the another red thing is there. And as you can see, if I delete this, the red goes away. So for this, what I did, I selected the whole column thing. Then I went under conditional formatting. Then I created a new rule. And in here, you can see there is a format only unique and duplicate value rule, where you can select the format cell which is duplicate, and you can click on the format and choose the color whichever you want. I usually prefer choosing the shade of the red because that's easily highlightable. So if I choose this and click OK, so now the F is our test row. Let's see, I type raccoon here, and let's say I type raccoon in like misspelled. Then if I type raccoon again, it's gonna turn red. So it doesn't usually matters if it's capital or lower. You can see if these two are matched, it's gonna turn red. We can also see by pasting the link here, and if I paste it around in here, you can see that's gonna turn red. So you guys can use that conditional formatting for that also. So another thing, another extension which might be helpful for keeping the track of the jobs is a smarter job search. I mostly didn't use that, but nowadays it's getting easy as more and more jobs are uh, getting on the smarter. So this is the one which is Smarter Job Search. It actually acts as a LinkedIn or Glassdoor. There are many jobs present on the Smarter, and some of the recruiters usually contact you through the Smarter thing. So this they also have their website, so you can see that. So you guys can create account, and it also shows you like how much percentage is matched with the job, and it also shows the recruiter like how much percentage of your profile is matching with the job. So you can export your LinkedIn profile to this. I won't be going through the detail of the smart recruiters. You guys can explore on yourself if you are free with it. And in smart recruiters, it's easy to keep the track of the applications you applied via smart recruiters, because it keeps the tracks. It sends you email like this many days you didn't follow up with this job application, or your job application is moved to the further process. So this is also a nice tool to use, and it also comes with the extension, so handy for you guys. I think so. It's in here, yeah. Smart job. So you can. It actually leads you to the main site to create an account. But yeah, this tool can be used to keep the track of the application if you guys are not comfortable using the Excel. So these are the few applications. Please do let me know in the comments if you guys are using any other application than this, or have any suggestions in the current application, or face any issue. Thank you guys.